Welcome to the heritage of our fathers. Today we will be talking about Oba Esigie and the Idah War. Please, before we start, take time to like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. In the beautiful forest of West Africa across the palace, square of ancient Benin Kingdom, the morning sun bled gold over red earth walls. At the heart of the kingdom, in the inner sanctum of the palace of the Oba, Esigie, first son of the legendary Queen Idah, sat upon the coral-beaded throne. His eyes, sharp and steady, swept across the chamber like a panther watching over its domain. A man of both mind and might, Esigie was born in fire and shaped in wisdom. His reign, however, would not be one of peace. From the beginning, his path was carved by conflict. At his father's death, the kingdom nearly shattered. Esigie's elder brother, Ahuaran, claimed the right to the throne from Udo, his stronghold. The empire trembled, split in two. But Esigie, backed by the cunning and power of his mother, Oba Esigie would not yield. War broke out, brother against brother. One fought for pride, the other for destiny. At the head of his army, Esigie advanced, his breastplate gleaming with bronze, his coral crown catching the sun like fire. He fought not only with weapons, but with strategy born of the Queen Mother's wisdom. Idah had trained him in statecraft, in secrets of warfare, in spiritual protections. She summoned the kingdom's priests, fortified her son with ancient charms, and sent him to war like a lion unleashed. The battle was fierce. The people of Udo fought like cornered beasts, but Esigie's warriors pressed on with unmatched ferocity. In the end, Ahuaran fell. Esigie entered Udo not as a visitor but as its ruler, merging the fragments of the kingdom under one crown again. Benin sighed in relief, but even peace would not last. From the north, across the river Niger, came whispers of insult. The Idah of Idah, ruler of a powerful Igala kingdom, had sent an army into Benin territory. The reasons were layered: old rivalries, insulted pride, and the ever-looming desire to test Benin's power. They moved southward with drums and spears, setting villages ablaze, claiming lands under Idah's banner. Esigie did not wait. In the great hall of the Benin palace, the chiefs and warriors gathered. High priests in white cloth sat beside generals draped in leopard skins. The Oba stood, taller than them all, wrapped in a flowing red wrapper adorned with coral embroidery. His voice cut the silence. "The land is mine, passed from the Ogisos to Oba Esigie to me. The gods of Benin sleep not. We will answer Idah not with words, but with thunder." He summoned the Izomo of Uzebu, the war general, and the Iyase of Benin. The prime minister, Queen Mother Idah, stepped forward. Her face, lined with wisdom, bore the red chalk of the ancestors. She handed her son a charm wrapped in white cloth and said,
"Go with the spirits
for you." Then began the War of Idah, the greatest test of Esigie's rule. Benin's armies marched like a living forest, spears in hand, bronze-plated shields glinting. They moved across rivers and savannas. The Edo warriors, fierce and disciplined, met the Igala armies at the banks of the river Niger. The river roared like an angry god, but neither side retreated. The first clash was brutal. Spears rained from both sides. The river turned red, but Esigie, mounted on a black stallion, charged through the heart of the battle like a whirlwind. His commanders, Izomo, Ogpaga, and Ihama, fought at his side. Songs of war echoed through the trees. Drums matched the rhythm of blood, and the spirits of the ancestors danced over the warriors. At night, the Queen Mother sat in the sacred chamber, her eyes closed, whispering incantations. She offered kola nuts and blood to the deities of war. She sent messengers with charms to the generals and buried sacred objects at the battlefront. Esigie drew strength from her unwavering guidance. When the Idah forces tried to cross the river under moonlight, Benin ambushed them. Warriors rose like ghosts from the bushes, their bodies painted in spiritual ash, their eyes burning. The battle turned. The tide shifted. Esigie pressed forward. By dawn, the Igala forces broke. The Idah of Idah, shocked by the strength of Benin's will and the power of its Oba, sent envoys. Oba Esigie, ever the diplomat, received them with grace but made no mistake. Benin's sovereignty was absolute. Esigie returned to Benin in triumph. At the Great Igwe festival, the people gathered in thousands. Coral trumpets blared, bronze bells rang, dancers red coral beads and red wrapper. Chiefs moved like royalty through the streets of Benin, celebrating the Ig festival. The Oba seats on his royal chair platform, flanked by his chiefs, and beside him, the legendary Queen Mother, Idah, whose strength had saved a kingdom. To honor her, Esigie did something no Oba had done before. He established the title of Ioba, the Queen Mother, giving her a palace of her own at Uselu. He commissioned the famous Benin ivory mask, carved in her image, her forehead marked by 4 Portuguese heads, a symbol of her vision and power. Esigie's reign became a symbol of greatness. He expanded education, invited Portuguese missionaries and merchants, strengthened trade, and fused tradition with innovation. Under him, Benin rose not just as a city of warriors, but of learning, diplomacy, and divine order. He ruled with a sword in one hand and wisdom in the other. And when he passed, his name was etched in bronze, ivory, and memory. To this day, when the name Esigie is spoken, it is with reverence, not just for the Oba who conquered, but for the one who unified, protected, and honor the spirits of the land that is the end of today's history. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to Heritage of Our Fathers. Thank you and God bless.
With the spirits. Let no arrow find you. Let no king kill you.